computer decides to go off, though.
I said silence.
I assumed it would be for the computer as well. It did not
said
do it.
silence.
I don't know what's... I'm just going to turn the volume down. There we go. No issues.
We are live.
Hi.
Just so you know what's happening
this is the most professional start ever. I'm sure...
I think this is one of the better ones.
That of all the fantasy football recaps that are out there in the world right now, this one is the best.
Well, our live stream is as good at this as we are.
What?
Our live stream is as good at as we are at fantasy football.
That's actually true. Okay, no, I'm following now.
We suck.
Because we suck.
We suck.
We'll just give the quick... Oh, wait. Hi, welcome, everybody. If you've never tuned into this channel before, this is not normally what we do. This is Natalie and Tara Try Stuff, essentially, where we try things for the first time. So we wanted to make a fantasy football episode because I've never done fantasy football, nor do I know anything about fantasy football.
Or football.
Or football. I'm not listening to myself talk again. That's what's happening. Nor do I know very much about football. I'm having to learn all of this, like, now. instead of making an episode, because it's way too much information, we're going live every week. So that's what this is. If you are a regular to the channel and you normally tune in for Shush Shush, this is going to have none of the same components as a Shush Shush, except for it's going to be the usual,
Bleep show.
So, just keep that in mind that this is going to be about football. It's okay if you're not into this and you tune off. We're not going to be mad at you for not watching.
I will. I'm mad at everyone and everything right now. The world sucks.
We will be back for our regular Shush Shush on Thursday. So that's a little bit of business time. Got that out of the way right now. Okay.
We wasted an entire minute talking about nothing.
Now, let's get into the actual point of the show. We suck. Bro, this is our second week and we're sucking. It's terrible.
Oh, wait. I haven't done anything wrong, personally. I don't think.
Oh, well, no. We've made...
I think it's the goats that we thought we were looking at, that we were hoarding.
The goats we were hoarding.
They're
not goating.
They're not goats. They're tiny little lambs.
Jason C. Brown is here, and he's tuned in just to see your reaction. You yelling, I think, is his favorite thing.
I think this is the only reason anyone should tune into this. You're not going to get any insight
you're getting
into how to play fantasy football.
You're learning
or who you should start. No. This is a process of Natalie yelling and Tara maybe learning a thing.
I want to say I did. We'll get into that in a second. I will say I did learn a thing this week. I'm getting better. Though I did come over to Natalie's house on Sunday to watch football and, learn. And I just I don't think my eyes could have gotten any bigger. Just wide-eyed, overwhelmed by... And she kept flipping channels to different teams, and I kept getting...
didn't, actually.
What team are we watching? Or
no,
you had
I kept
another...
talking about two different teams. I had, up on the big screen, we had the Ravens, because that's our quarterback, but then also Atlanta had some players going at the time, which we didn't even need to watch that game, because neither one of our Atlanta players were doing anything. No. So I had that on the computer, and I kept talking about both ones at the same time, and I'd say Atlanta, at least, so that I thought, but I should have said, that red team over there.
Yeah, that's really would be more helpful. When they got Justin in the other room watching his own set of stuff, just watching football right now is so overwhelming. And occasionally Natalie will very gently go, so what's happening right now on the field? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, thank you.
I explained downs to her, but then what was really bad about it was that she's like, so every time somebody touches the ground, I'm like, well, yes, but I don't think that's what it is.
I was like, every time they lay down? No, it's not really about laying down.
But yes, also.
But why is it called that?
It's okay. So recap of what just happened this last week for the goats. And I think this week we will call them the lambs. We were supposed to win. We were supposed to win.
We were.
And then... It wasn't just that. It's not that everything went wrong. We had 3 injuries going in.
Yeah.
We had Godwin, Crowder, and Jones all had injuries going in. They said Godwin wasn't going to start. He hadn't cleared concussion protocol. Crowder wasn't going to start hamstring, but he's not on the injured reserve yet, so we're keeping him for the time being. And Julio Jones was going to start. And he was a hamstring, and he was going to start. Turns out Julio Jones just kind of limped around on the field for an entire 4 quarters. He didn't do anything. He let 2... I don't really understand what was happening. Julio Jones was running... I mean, he is an old man, but he was running around like an old man. Like 37. That's old for... whatever he is. I don't know what it is. But he is running around like an old man, which means not really running.
Right, yeah.
And then a couple very Julio Jones plays where fingertips touch the ball. Julio Jones' fingertips touch the ball, he's supposed to catch it. And there's one where it was like, I'm right here at the goal line. I don't really want this ball. I'm mad that I'm even playing right now. My hamstring hurts.
Week 1, Godwin did this whole thing where he was like not getting targeted, so therefore he stopped wanting to be targeted. So he stopped using his brain law of attraction powers to make himself the one getting targeted. Julio Jones did the same thing.
I don't really think that's what happened. I think Julio Jones was way too distracted by the pain.
Oh my God,
he was
no,
in,
I'm sure, 100%.
And was lying about being able to play and was playing.
Yeah,
so
that
really hurt us. And then Gurley failed us, but that's because Julio Jones was failing us, and so Gurley was covered. And then Monkey Trouble killed us, which is my little sister, and we're fighting now. I don't hate her as much as I hate Jason C. Brown, or as much as I will hate Justin after we lose to him this week.
The only good thing that happened this last week is that Jason C. Brown lost to Justin, so that kind of made everything slightly better.
We lost 101 to 130. The original projection was us winning 106 to 89.
To 89!
Deborah's team went out of control. Deborah's team, she had Murray, Connor, and Cook that all way overperformed. The only player on Deborah's team that didn't overperform went out injured.
Right.
And went out injured for the rest of the season. So that's not, Sutton got 6 points still, though. That's more than some of our players who did perform or played a whole game got. So we, that didn't work out for us.
No.
But I will tell you, and this is something interesting, I was looking at our projections this week with Justin. Our coaching ranking is 3rd. So it means we're making the right choices on who we're starting. Our players all suck, though.
That makes me feel better-ish. I would like to win. I don't want to come in last this year.
Yeah, well, okay. This week we would have lost to more than half the league if we were playing any other team in the league. Even with 101, other teams are just doing really well. And we're doing, 101's not a score that you normally have to go, dang, we suck.
Really?
No.
How come the year I joined, that's what's happening?
So this coming week 3, we are playing the Lemurs, the LA Lemurs, which is, I still have ownership in the team, so I have, and Justin, you're undefeated. Is anyone else undefeated right now? So maybe my other team who I'm just an owner in name. I don't have any influence right now.
She almost ditched me yesterday. Let's all be fair. She's
oh no.
I don't want to play with your team anymore. I'm going to my team.
No, I'm going to go back.
Excuse me. You can't just ditch me. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, so we're playing the Lemurs, and they had 148 points last week. This week 2, they had 148 points. They are killing it. So we're projected to lose 103 to 110.
Okay.
So we have we haven't outscored our projections yet.
Right. Yeah.
Each week our players do exactly what they're supposed to do, except for, well, that's not true. The sum total is exactly what they're supposed to do, because we had one of our guys. Chubb this week did 23 points, 24 points, and he was only supposed to do 12 or something.
Yeah.
So this week, playing the Lemurs, projected to lose by some points. We're gonna have to pick up a defense, I think, because we just need to find some points.
Sorry, I'm reading Diddy Jensen's comment right here. It's cracking me up.
What?
One question though: why do they call it football when 99.99% don't kick the ball? Sorry, but nobody has been able to clarify this to me.
No,
Good point. Thank you, Diddy.
It was because you run around on your feet.
Love it.
We just did. We went and picked up a defense.
We did a defense.
We're playing a
went
matchup.
With the Buccaneers? No.
We did go with the Buccaneers. Someone had suggested the Colts. We were looking at the Colts and the Buccaneers. We picked up the Buccaneers just because our plan is to only play them this week.
Okay.
And this week they were projected more. We need some points.
Yeah.
So we were going through. They're playing Denver. Is that what I said? Yeah. Buccaneers versus Denver. I think we can get some points out of that. Hopefully.
Denver's not very good.
We need to make up some points.
These are the things I'm learning.
And then Godwin should be back this week. So.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't like Godwin anymore.
Right.
So
because of the first week.
Because Godwin is not using the laws of attraction. No, he just doesn't hustle. I don't like it. I want all out every play. You should leave I leave everything on the field. And Godwin's like, I'm gonna take this energy for next week each time. Well, what did that do with your concussion?
No, you need to think positive. You need to think I'm always the target. You need to think that people love me and I'm always catching the ball. Godwin, I'm talking to you directly
what about
right
this?
now.
Hold on, wait, what about this? So Godwin didn't play this week because of concussion protocol.
Okay.
Maybe he wasn't all there for the rest of the...
Maybe his brain was a little
fogged.
Yeah,
and then he was like,
in his
I'm supposed to be running what route?
Yeah, maybe. I'll buy that for $1.
I will give Godwin the benefit of the doubt going into this next week that he was just not himself because he had hit his head really hard. Okay. Just like Julio Jones is an amazing player. I'm still giving him the benefit of the doubt just because he didn't play well this week because he's hurt. But I'm not starting him next week, even if they clear him. Like if they don't,
let's give him a week.
Yeah, even if they don't say that he's not playing, and then if they start him, I'm not using.
We'll use our law of attraction on them, and.
Oh my God. Maybe his wife left him, or his kid's sick, or his mom fell. Well. Blair. I don't think that's going to be solved with 1 week on the bench, so hopefully it's none of those things.
You're bringing in really nice, good reasons why we're jerks. But anyways.
Yes, it should be called the best sport on the planet. I agree with you. And so we need to pick up a wide receiver.
Okay.
I mean, we just need a wide receiver. Ours is a wide receiver, tight end. We can put either one in those positions. Mm-hmm. So right now, there's a couple out there. I'm not going to tell because Jason will go steal them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
And I'm probably going to wait till tomorrow because this last week we were like jumped on it and got Crowder. Mm-hmm. And then the next day they said that Crowder was not playing. Bad news always made me play pissed off. I got better. You know what? That's the Kobe Bryant method is play angry. You know, you don't want to, there's some players you don't want to piss off and because they play so much better.
Right.
There's other players that you get in their head. Yeah. And then they can't.
Yeah.
So not only did my fantasy team suck yesterday, the Saints let me down yesterday.
What happened?
I don't know. They just didn't play well.
They lost?
They lost to the Raiders and not well. They did this every single time that they scored, that the Raiders scored. It was just like they walked in. It was a cakewalk into the end zone. And the Saints players are all going, welcome to the end zone. Here, have a touchdown. You have a touchdown.
You have a touchdown. Everybody has a touchdown. Oh my God, that's hysterical.
It was like, will I tackle that man? No,
I will not.
He looks like he needs a touchdown.
I like him. We're letting him through now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's how the Saints defense was playing. And their offense wasn't playing all that great either.
Who has them as their defense?
So your mother, maybe?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
Not a good day for mom.
No. There's been a lot of injuries. Our injuries are so far not season ending, you know. There's actually wood here. I can do that.
Yep. It may be fake wood, but it's there.
Yeah. But so this coming week we need to replace. We've got we got DK Metcalf against Seattle. We got Chris Godwin against Tampa Bay and Cooper Kupp against the Rams. Like those are not. Yeah. This Kupp against the Rams is I don't know. He's projected at 7 points, and we need more points. We need more points on our bench. So that leads into the fact that guys, we're gonna drop our Steve squad. We've been letting Steven Sims take up a place on our bench for 2 weeks, and we need to go.
We need things.
So if you got some sleeper some sleeper wide receiver tight end that you can think of, let us know. Julio, they got Julio projected for 11 points this week. I don't think it's possible. Not with the way he performed this last week. This just doesn't. This just doesn't. And Justin's gonna kill us. Justin's got Dak Prescott. Here, I'll run down Justin's. The lemurs. Ugh. Who has a lemur as a mascot? That's so dumb. They got Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott. Look, hold on. Zeke's got Mickey Mouse ears.
I know. I like his hair.
Elliott does this thing whenever he gets a touchdown or gets like a lot of yards. He goes, "Feed me." He's like, Austin Eckler. He's got Calvin Ridley, Amari Cooper, Marquise Brown, Harrison Butker, and the Steelers. We're just funked. We are funked. We can put Kenyon Drake in though. We might want to look at switching out. Right now, we're starting Lamar Jackson, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, DK Metcalf, Chris Godwin, Cooper Kupp, Craig Zerline, Greg the Leg, and the Buccaneers. I think what we have the option of putting in Kenyon Drake or David Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
David Johnson's playing Pittsburgh this week, and Kenyon Drake's playing Detroit. We'll have to look at those two. We'll have to look at maybe putting a new running back and possibly putting in a wide receiver. Possibly picking up a wide receiver. Mm-hmm. It's just so, guys, I don't like losing at things.
Yeah. Hopefully we win. I will say this last week, though, I am proud of myself because when we were doing our lineup, I actually had input. Like, I had words to add when we were picking our defense. I actually had, like, well, our defense is going up against the Seahawks. Aren't they a good team? Like, I knew some things, guys. I learned some stuff. So, you know, aside from being very overwhelmed while watching the game, I did have some input on picking out our defense.
Which we did make it was a good move in that they got more points too than the defense we were going to start. However, there were other defenses on our scout list that we didn't pick up that did better.
That did better, right.
Although, even those, we wouldn't have won. I was looking at it. There's no move that we were thinking about making that would have
got us to win.
Would have overcome Deborah's freaking freak week.
Freak weird week.
Also, strength of schedule, we have had the third hardest schedule so far. There's only 2 games. But they might be counting next week because we're only playing the teams that are somehow getting 140 points each week.
Yeah, it's like they're freak weeks every time.
Who plays Jacksonville this week? That's who everyone should pick up. I thought about it. We should drop all of our players and only pick up players that are playing against Cincinnati and the Browns. Like if each week just pick up players against Cincinnati and the Browns. I did pick up somebody playing Jacksonville. Or I was looking at someone playing Jacksonville.
Sleeper wide receiver Kirk, maybe?
Kirk?
Yeah, that's Blair.
Kirk?
Pick up
Who's Kirk?
Darnell Mooney. He doesn't know he's a rookie.
Hold on, my team. I want to go to players. Oh, nope. Definitely not the button I wanted to push. Now we're in.
Yep.
Now we're just going to have to wait for
forever
that.
And ever.
Okay. Players. C. Kirk. Okay, this was expected to be a
C.
bot,
Kirk.
and it
Got
was. Surprise, blue hot. Stop. Justin's sharing mean things. Or maybe that might be about his game. No, probably about our
Monkey
game.
Trouble made it look easy against the GOAT hurt.
Our CBS Sports sends out mean tweets the next day.
Jason posted his earlier already. Of course he did. Jason.
I hate you all.
Jason's the worst.
I hate you all. Okay, hold on. Week 3 projections. I'm looking at...
Oh, while she's looking at Jason, I want to hear how your other league is going. The one that I care about the most. Because
the one that you might be losing.
You losing that one would make up for everything to me. And don't you dare lie.
No. So Miami and Jacksonville are playing each other this week. So there was someone on Miami that I was looking at, except for it's Miami. There was someone on Jacksonville I was looking at just because they're playing Miami. And each of those ones, it was like, I'm looking at the matchups, but each of them are terrible teams. So why? Who's this Laviska Shenschalt? What am I even looking at right now?
Who knows Laviska Shenschalt Jr. Jr.'s the only word in that line I've got down.
Okay, so there's this guy. I want to get Dallas G.O.A.T.s. It's not how you say his last name, but I just really want to call him G.O.A.T.s, and I think we should pick up just so we can say
G.O.A.T.s?
Yeah, Philadelphia playing Cincinnati.
Jason won big last week at his other league, so I'm very upset now.
It's early. It's early in the season.
I'm keeping tabs on that game. Okay, so just so you guys know, Jason's a part of several leagues, and one of them, the loser of it, has to put this pink license plate thing on their car that says "I suck at fantasy football," and Jason's had to do it one year, and the idea of him driving around his big shiny truck with a pink license plate makes me very happy. We'll make up if we lose this year, so root for that, guys.
You know, you could just do that.
What?
Just go get
I could just go get a license plate and
put it on his car while he's not looking.
I could just stick it on there. I can make it so it doesn't come off.
You just gotta go glue it down.
I might do that.
It depends on how the rest of the season goes.
I know where he lives. Yeah, right. I know where he lives. I might not have to. No, the shame of actually losing would be what it's for me.
Christian Kirk, Arizona. I'll look into that one. Yeah, I think Justin thinks there's an injury right here. Why are you trying to get me to pick up injured players who are questionable? You did this with me. Justin's sabotaging us because we're playing him.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my God. Questionable with it. Is it toe turf? It's toe turf. Oh, wait, injuries. How did that injury already come out? Yeah, I'm going to get Dallas G.O.A.T.s.
I just like G.O.A.T.s. That's
Exactly.
a great last name.
Philadelphia playing Cincinnati.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and that goes with your Cincinnati idea.
Right.
Yeah.
Although Miami is on par with Cincinnati. Let's see,
Okay,
we should
okay.
actually, this person right here, I don't know who they are.
LaVisca
They weren't here earlier.
Chenault.
LaVisca Chenault.
LaVisca Chenault. No one's telling us anything about LaVisca
No one knows
Chenault.
LaVisca Chenault. LaVisca Chenault's only owned in 39% of the league and started in 6. He's a deep sleep. This is not something I'm reading. I'm saying this out loud. This is just.
How is he shirtless? Is always the first question.
Yeah, the Tara's drafting 100% off of.
I actually couldn't.
shirtless
I went looking
abilities.
for Lamar Jackson the other day while we were watching the game. Couldn't find a shirtless picture of Lamar. So
You're
my
not
whole,
looking right.
So my I'm probably looking on the web wrong. I don't look on the dark web. So my whole idea of putting in the roster, our whole roster up with them all shirtless, is just kaput now.
Okay. Well, that's
No,
the recap.
it doesn't include Amanda. Yeah.
Oh, we have Gesicki is the other wide receiver versus
Oh.
Jacksonville. That's what I was saying. I was like, I had somebody that was working versus
Gotcha,
Jacksonville that I was
okay.
looking at. Mike Gesicki, Miami versus Jacksonville. See that guy right there? Let's just put this on our.
Let's see.
Him right here. Here's this guy. Where'd he go? Right here. Mike Gesicki.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He got 19 points last week, but he only got 3. But he was playing New England. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, so that is the end of my recap and my what's happening this week, and I'm very upset with football. And,
Sorry.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a good week.
No.
My brain's still very overwhelmed, but I'm getting there. I'm sort of understanding football. I do need to go watch that video you guys sent me. I'm sorry. It's been crazy, so I haven't done it yet.
The one Ben sent you?
Yeah, I need to watch it because I'm still... Jason, can I call you after Natalie leaves town during games and ask you questions as I start to figure out... Or I guess I could call you too, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it may be hard. Is it toe turf toe?
Turf toe?
It may be hard to ask someone a question about something if they're not watching that same play.
What game are you watching?
Yeah.
Could you change that game? What game are you watching? Okay, go flick to that game.
So I can ask questions about it.
Jason. Poor sweet Jason. Thank you, Jason. You're very sweet. Poor sweet. All right, that's kind of the wrap up of our week this week. It did not go well. So far, I don't like fantasy football.
I know. Why would you play this?
Why? This is hurtful. And
We talked about that maybe it's not a good idea to be in a fantasy football league and all of our players might, like during COVID, that it's irresponsible to be doing
yeah, we're
this.
thinking that maybe we shouldn't.
We should forfeit the
We
season.
should forfeit this season because maybe it's a bad idea. Like
We're just going to stand on our principles
alone for this and just stop now.
Yeah,
and like
because-
really make a stance that
Because
we
this is
want
not safe. And safety first.
Safety first for everyone, the players and everybody. So we may just make a stance. I also think that we should stop making content for the channel.
We did say that maybe making content for the channel during a pandemic
unsafe. It's like encouraging people to.
We're just gonna curl up in a
Yeah,
little
we're
ball
just gonna
and cry.
maybe we should do that for next month too. Just like
Today we're supposed to be filming an entire episode about cocktails, but maybe we'll just drink instead.
It sounds way more fun than getting into that skin tight dress and putting up a fake brick wall and dancing around the kitchen. Yeah. I think that's the only really socially correct thing to do.
No, Amanda's the only person in the world who hasn't pissed me off right now, but it's close, guys. It's close. She keeps posting cute pictures of her cat. And
I know.
Okay, we're wrapping it up here. We
wrapping it up.
got stuff to
All
do.
right, thanks for joining us. We'll keep you guys posted on our Instagram account, and I'll be tweeting as we watch the games roll through. And I'm sure it's not gonna be. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll be back on Tuesday.
Hey, at least this week we're going into it thinking we're probably
True.
gonna lose.
Right.
So maybe we can just have fun playing the game.
Oh yes.
If we win it it'll be a miracle this week. But unlike the last two where we were projected to win and lost.
Right.
And that's just miserable.
Yeah, that is terrible. That is terrible.
Okay.
I will watch the video, but I promise. Okay, guys, we'll see you guys next week. We'll tune back in, same time, same channel, same whatever, same for more fantasy football wrap up recap. And hopefully we'll have more to say next week.
Have some celebration next week.
Yeah. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye. This is
Keep
the
still
most
buys.
depressing
Still
thing. I don't know why I
saying
picked up
goodbye.
a sport that I'm not good at, and
Is this
also
not
I
gonna end?
suck at.
What is this going to do?
Never
a
get
thing?
to end
What's
stream.
it? Okay.
Nope. We live here now.